Emily Vukovic joining us this morning. Notice you posted a picture of the foggy conditions where you are, so explain what's going on.
Well, when we got into Hamilton, the fog wasn't too bad, but as we got closer to the Canadian Warplane Heritage Museum, which is where we're going to be spending our morning, the fog just got thicker, and it's still fairly thick. Hopefully, once that sunshine comes out, it'll start to dissipate. It's a cool start to the day in Hamilton. We're only looking at about 16 degrees, so a sweater, which I'm not wearing, which I should be wearing because, well, I work at the Weather Network, but a light jacket maybe if you're walking the dog or if you're going to be outside for an extended period of time. Make sure you dress appropriately. This weekend at the museum is Fly Fest, so why not for Father's Day? And I know you'll have the full Father's Day forecast, Nicole. Take Dad up into an airplane. That is available. I'm going to be giving you all the details coming up, but right now I'm going to turn things over to you and the next one.
All right, we want to turn things over to Emily Vukovic this morning at the Hamilton Warplane Museum. And Emily, a reminder for everyone out there, Father's Day is here on this weekend on Sunday, and you have a pretty neat idea for Dad.
I could be your dad right now, kind of, in the airplane. That's what I mean. Yes, I'm here at the museum having such a great time. I'm learning a lot. The plane I'm actually sitting in is called the Beech 18. It is an actual World War II airplane. Now, I'm not allowed to touch any of the buttons. I just touched the steering wheel and I got in trouble because this plane actually could fly your dad this weekend. Fly Fest is on. They are offering flights on all sorts of cool airplanes. There's going to be a ton of stuff here for the entire family. So, yeah, if a last-minute gift for Dad is on your list. I know, Rachel, you're taking your dad to go out and get some ice cream, and I'm not sure. I think I'll send my dad a card. I don't know if getting in an airplane like this size is his speed, but you never know. I think a lot of people would be interested not only to get up in the air, but just to come and check out some of the cool things that they have here. Now, in about 10 minutes, I may be getting into one of the Canadian Snowbird airplanes, so I'm having a lot of fun, but again, hands off. I'm not allowed to touch anything.
That seems like a very fun place and a good idea for Dad this weekend. We're just going to have to watch out for thunderstorms. All right, we want to turn things over to Emily Vukovic right now. She is at the Hamilton Warplane Museum. And Emily, this is a pretty cool place to take Dad on Sunday. Just a reminder to everyone, it's Father's Day.
Yeah, if you're looking for that last-minute gift idea, it is Fly Fest here, and there are so many cool things to do, not only for Dad, but for the entire family. I'm joined by David Hills, who's one of the volunteers here. Now, David, if Dad doesn't necessarily want to go up in a plane, or if Dad's bringing the family, what are some other activities everybody can do?
Well, we have simulators for some of the flying and cargo airplanes, and we also have a brand new F-18 simulator package where you can actually fly in dogfights against your friends in a Canadian Forces CF-18.
I don't know if that's fun or kind of frightening, but either way, I'm going to turn things back inside to you guys. I know you've got the full forecast details, and we have the next one with Kelly Sonnenberg.
Country 2.
All right, want to turn things over to Emily now at the Hamilton Warplane Heritage Museum. Emily, fill us in on your morning.
Well, I'm having a great time here, ladies, but it is still very foggy in Hamilton, so give yourself extra travel time if you're going into or coming out of the area. I'm having a learning experience. Let's just put it that way. I'm learning more about planes today than I've ever learned in my entire life. Lots of cool kind of warcraft airplanes. I've been sitting in some. I'm joined by David Hills, who's one of the volunteers here at the museum. And David, maybe you could tell me a little bit about this airplane behind us and, kind of explain what its purpose was.
Well, this is one of our British Commonwealth Air Training Program aircraft. So this was how pilots learned how to fly. So this biplane was one of the first airplanes that a pilot would have got into as he was a trainee pilot. And as you can see, it's a little rudimentary. The speedometer is actually a little weight on the wing that as it gets blown back, that's how fast you know how fast you're going.
A little prehistoric, don't you think?
A lot of fun.
Oh, no, that would be kind of frightening for me. But we're going to be checking out what airplane am I getting in next?
We're going to get you into a Fleet Fort, one of only 2 left in the world.
Ooh, that'll be pretty cool. Make sure you stay with us for that. That's coming up in 10 minutes. But for now, I'll turn things back inside to you, ladies.
Super cool and a good idea for Dad this weekend.
Absolutely. Remember, it's Father's Day on Sunday.
Okay, we want to take you now to the Heritage Warplane Museum where we're joining Emily Vukovic. And Emily, seems like you've been having a really fun morning here. This is a great idea for Dad as we look at Father's Day this weekend. What's been your favorite plane of the morning so far?
Ooh, I don't know. This one's pretty fancy. I'm in the Harvard Flyer, and this is actually the last plane that pilots would train in before they went off to combat. So this kind of sealed the deal on how good they were as pilots. I'm not allowed to touch anything, though. I'm on strict order. This is one of the planes. I know I've been in a bunch of planes today, pressing all the buttons and the levers and the levers and everything. I can't touch anything in this one. David Hills is joining me. He's one of the volunteers here at the museum, and this is one of the planes, correct, that people can actually get into this weekend on Father's Day.
Yes, this aircraft is one of the aircraft that fathers or their sons or daughters or even the moms could get a flight in this weekend. We have about 15 flights per day, from small trainers like this all the way up to the big Lancaster B-25 and even the World War II Dakota transport aircraft. So there's all kinds of airplanes flying. There's all kinds of fun going on. We even have a couple jets that might come for a visit as well.
Ooh, that would be very cool. Hey, by the way, ladies, I just wanted to let you know that temperatures today, I know they're going to be a little bit cooler. I've been inside, which has been nice, but fog, of course, to start the day through the Hamilton area. And I guess it's that time of year, isn't it?
Yeah, fog has been pretty dense this morning, especially Hamilton towards St. Catharines. Yeah.
Looks like we have a bit of an inversion setting up over there, which is why we're seeing that fog. But we're not getting too much fog off towards Ottawa or Montreal. However, Rachel, we will see showers and thunderstorms return to southern Ontario on Thursday.